It's one of rugby league's great modern rivalries, and tonight the Sharks and Storm will battle to become the first team into the grand final. Joining me is Cronulla's premiership winning skipper Paul Gallen. Good evening, Gal.
Hey, Zach.
Jerome Hughes returns after 3 weeks following his fractured forearm. Do the Sharks just go at him all night tonight?
I think you have to when the opportunity presents itself, but it wouldn't be solely focused. Now, you've got to remember, a big part of Jerome Hughes' game is his running game. You know, is he going to be focused enough or confident enough to run the way he used to run? I mean, he's such a threat with the ball. Time will tell how much of a threat he'll be.
The Sharkies, they've beaten the Raiders and the Roosters on the way to tonight's prelim final. What do they have to do to cause another major upset?
Just go out there and play their game. I think when you look at those two victories, no one gave them a hope, to be honest, and I think that's why there's a couple of players in the side with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and so there should be. No one's given them respect. I mean, respect is earned. They haven't earned that much respect over the past couple of years, but they have this year. I think it's time people start standing up and taking a bit of notice of them. But big game tonight down here at Amy Park, and hopefully they can get the job done and get into a grand final.
You've got one final message?
Up Cronulla, baby, let's go.
Well said, Gal. Enjoy the footy. As the Panthers prepare for their 6th straight grand final qualifier, Ivan Cleary says he's stoked to be mentioned as one of the game's greatest coaches. Cleary admits Bronco Reece Walsh is a scary prospect, but has full faith his side can contain the superstar on Sunday.
Another year, another prelim, but a very different path for the Panthers.
Always grateful, but maybe this year a little bit more, just because of where we've come from.
The first half against the Bulldogs last week was Penrith's best of the season. They appear to be peaking at the right time again.
Can we replicate it? I'm not sure, but we'll be doing our best to prepare to play our best, because that's what we'll need.
The Panthers have been known to adopt a team theme each season. This time, Nathan Cleary is going solo as a samurai.
Nat's got his own little thing going there. Like he's always looking into all that stuff to get inspiration and learn things, and so if he keeps playing like he did on the weekend, that'll be good.
If the Premiers have a weak link, it could be their left edge, where 19-year-old Casey McLean defends next to 20-year-old Blaze Talangi. The Dogs scored 4 tries down their side.
Have you looked at that during this week?
Yeah, we have. Putting sort of 2 rookies next to each other probably wasn't something that was in my mind earlier this season, but the way it's turned out, they've grown together. The good thing about those boys is they learn on the run.
Reece Walsh on the run could be the Broncos' biggest threat on Sunday.
He's obviously going to have an impact on the game, and there's going to be some scary situations throughout the game, but how we play and how we can control what we do then gives us the best chance.
A Panthers win on Sunday would make it 6 straight grand finals for Ivan Cleary, cementing his place alongside the likes of Jack Gibson and Wayne Bennett as one of rugby league's greatest coaches.
If anyone mentions me alongside those kind of guys, I'm super stoked. So, that's all I can really say.
Luke Dovesey, 9 News.
Geelong and Brisbane have taken part in the traditional AFL Grand Final parade a day out from the decider at the MCG. Lachie Neale was enjoying the moment after recovering from what was feared to be a season-ending calf injury. Lions coach Chris Fagan insisting it isn't a risk playing the 2-time Brownlow medalist.
He trained heavily on the weekend and he's done both training sessions this week. If you watched him train, you'd be mad not to pick him. So medical people have ticked him off. So that's what we're doing.
The Lions are defending premiers and the Cats won in 2022, both sides defeating the Swans. The Wallabies are convinced hard-fought contests against the Lions, South Africa and Argentina have them perfectly prepared to finally end their 39-year hoodoo at Eden Park against the All Blacks tomorrow.
It really excites us, history against us. But there's a lot of belief that we can do it, and it's going to be an almighty challenge, which is something we can't wait for.
The Wallabies trained in shirts today, recognising the 150 Test milestone James Slipper reaches tomorrow.
Aiming up in pursuit of their first title since 2020, this time around with a secret weapon in their corner in the form of boxing world champion Desley Robinson.
It was incredible having her here and talk to us. She's an incredible athlete herself.
I told them something that my coach told me when I was when I was fighting for the world title. He sort of looked at me and said, "Look, do you want to be the world champ or do you want to look at it?"
The Logan supermum giving the Broncos a rev-up speech before their last game. A 50-4 flogging of the Cowboys, the biggest win in club history.
I wish they jumped in the ring after. Like, they were fired up. They were ready to box.
It definitely felt like it lifted the girls and we just wanted to go out there and play after she spoke to us.
Desley will be at Suncorp Stadium on Sunday when the Broncos take on the Knights for a spot in the grand final.
I've got a few things that she said in the, I guess in her meeting with us that stuck with me, so I'm going to use that in the game this weekend.
Get in there and find that inner mongrel and, yeah, don't leave anything to chance.
Her own blockbuster bout coming up, defending her world titles in Texas next month.
I like being the underdog as such and going into, you know, enemy territory. Anything can happen in the fight, but we're leaving no stone, you know, unturned, and we're training really, really hard.
Jacob Funk, 9 News.
The Queensland Cup Player of the Year is hoping his next game will be in the NRL. Fresh off receiving the Petro Civoniceva medal, Ipswich Jets hooker Ollie Pascoe has signed a deal to play for the Gold Coast Titans next season. Brisbane Tigers teenager Evelyn Roberts won the Player of the Year award in the Women's BMD Premiership. Both State League Grand Finals will be played tomorrow afternoon at Redcliffe. Well, as we've seen, it's AFL Grand Final Eve in Melbourne, where we find Matthew Sibicus inside the MCG. And Matt, I can see you've got your hands on some special silverware.
It's what they're all playing for tomorrow, Jono, the AFL Premiership Cup. The Lions hoping to go back-to-back and keep this cup in their possession. So much at stake tomorrow against Geelong, and also the chance for Brisbane to create a dynasty just like that of the golden era back in the early 2000s, should they be victorious right here at the MCG behind me tomorrow. Now, one player that will be instrumental in helping the Lions clinch back-to-back titles and this cup here at the MCG is midfielder Josh Dunkley. He has had a bit of an ankle problem in the lead up to this match, but he is confident and really excited about this match. And you can tell here, listening to him at the pre-match press conference, very relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, everyone this time of year would be carrying something. There's, what, 26 blokes out, or 25 blokes out there for each side. Sorry, 24. No, 23 is it? 23. Doing the maths here. But yeah, there's someone would be carrying an injury out of those guys, so we're all sort of putting up with something, and I've got a little ankle. It's no surprise, but yeah, I'm fine to go.
And there's no mistake that, you know, he's been at our club for 3 years and we've made 3 grand finals. He's made a huge difference to our team in terms of his performance on field and the culture off the field. He's a pretty demanding sort of a guy, and he sets a great example.
He's played the most grand finals of any player out here tomorrow. It'll be his 5th AFL decider. So much to look forward to, so much and so many storylines. Lachie Neale's calf will be put to the test. There's still a bit of conjecture whether he'll start as sub or start for the first match out here at the MCG. But hopefully, Jono, the Lions can bring this cup home.
Looking forward to that, Matt. Thank you.